আজি আমাৰ IASST orientation program আছে newly PhD scholar
To the heart and soul of this gathering, Honorable Director, IASST, Professor Ashish Kumar Mukherjee Sir, esteemed Chief Guest, Professor Narendra S. Chaudhari Sir, Vice Chancellor, Assam Science and Technology University, Assam, Guest of Honor, Professor Dhanapati Deka Sir, Vice Chancellor, Bhattadev University, Assam, Revered Registrar, IASST, Dr. Digonto Goswami Sir, respected faculty members, treasured employees, postdoctoral fellows, and dear research scholars of IASST. I, Netra Prabha Borua, research scholar, IASST,
and I, Dr. Dorothy Program 2025. Today marks the beginning of an exciting new journey for all our freshers, a day filled with possibilities, new friendships, and countless opportunities. We are delighted to welcome you to the Institute of Advanced Study in Science and Technology, where learning meets excellence. Before beginning our formal session of an Anusthapan Tatha Parichay Parva Samaro, let us start with a short video on IASST. I request the technical staff to play the video.
The state of Assam. Assam in Advanced Study in Science and Technology, IASST. Perched on the banks of the Deepar Beel, a natural lake in the western side of Guwahati, this is an autonomous research institute under the Department of Science and Technology. One such institute was IASST. The origins of this institute go back to the Assam Science Society, set up to address the need for a research establishment which could focus on issues endemic to the northeast of India and to also develop science that could touch the entire nation. The institute was inaugurated on the 3rd of November 1979 by Nobel laureate Dorothy Hodgkin. She was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1964 for the work she did in determining biochemical structures using X-rays.
To become a center for excellence in frontier areas of research of national and international standard and creation of trained manpower of advanced scientific knowledge to enhance the scientific research.
Since the inception, the institute has done stellar work in multiple disciplines. This includes both fundamental research, which has expanded the boundaries of science, and applied research that has had practical applications in solving problems on the ground. At its core, the institute has 5 specialized programs: Basic and Applied Plasma Physics, Advanced Material Sciences, Mathematical and Computational Sciences, Biodiversity and Ecosystem Research, and Traditional Knowledge-Based Drug Development and Delivery. Such collaboration is in the health sector by the Mathematical and Computational Science Department, where scientists are working on developing automatic programming by leveraging latest technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning. Scientists are creating algorithms or automated tools which will detect cancer and other fatal diseases in their early stages, thereby giving patients a higher chance of recovery.
We try to attempt a particular disease and we try to see how we can automate that particular the diagnosis of that particular disease. One of the specific words areas that I have selected is cancer, because cancer is very much incident in northeastern region. So what we try to do is that we are trying to develop some systems by which we can do early diagnostics, and also it will be very much accurate.
Microbes present in the tea plant and soil to develop organic substances which have antifungal properties. These compounds also promote plant growth. IIIM Jammu, IBSD Imphal and Imami Limited Kolkata as the industry partner. In science and technology continues to take a lead to provide innovations that not only help the society at large but take the nation to newer and greater heights. They are powered by the understanding that research and innovations are the key for development, science and technology.
Segment where I request all our freshers to step forward and introduce themselves to our audience. I would like to announce the names of our newly joined research scholars. First, I request Ms. Rajeshri Saha to come over to the stage and introduce herself.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Director Sir, respected dignitaries, all the faculty members and my seniors present here. My name is Rajeshri Saha. I have completed my Masters in Chemistry from Guwahati University. My home place is Guwahati, Lal Ganesh, and I have joined IASST as an institutional JRF under Professor Devashish Chaudhari sir in Physical Sciences Division. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Director sir and respected dignitaries. My name is Arjit Paul. I have completed my Masters from Cotton University in the subject Physics. I am from Tinsukia, Assam, and I have joined IASST as an institutional junior research fellow under the supervision of Professor Munima Soharia Madam under Physical Science Department. Thank you.
Ms. Ananya Kuwar.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Director Sir, respected dignitaries, our faculty members, and my seniors. My name is Ananya Kumar, and I am from Sibsagar, Assam. I have done my Masters in Biotechnology from Gautam Buddha University, Greater Noida. I have joined IASST under the supervision of there was a Thakur sir in Life Science Division. Thank you.
Mr. Abhishek Sutradhar.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Director Sir, respected dignitaries, faculty members, and my seniors. Myself Abhishek Sutradhar, and I have completed my Masters in Physics from the Guwahati University in the year 2024. And my native place is Dimapur, Nagaland, and currently I have joined in the Material Energy Lab, ISST, under the supervision of Dr. Chaudhari sir in the Physical Science Division. I offer my humble mission to the Institute and seek blessings from all of you for my this phase. Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Parthopratim Bora.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Director Sir and respected dignitaries, faculty members, and my dear seniors. I am Parthopratim Bora. I am originally from Lakhimpur, Assam. I have completed my Masters in Chemistry from Tezpur University. I have joined ISST as an ACSR PhD student under Dr. Vishwajit Chaudhary sir in the Physical Sciences Division. Thank you.
Ms. Shimpi.
Good morning, Honorable Director, IASST, respected dignitaries, faculty members, and all my seniors. My name is Simran Sharma, and I am from New Delhi. I have completed my Masters in Microbiology from Maharshi Dayanand University, Rohtak, Haryana, and I have joined IASST as an IGRF under the supervision of Dr. Vijay Kumar Singh in Life Science Division. Thank you.
Mr. Krisampati Das.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Director Sir and Honorable Dignitaries and my dear friends and seniors. Myself Tishampati Das. I am from Kolkata and I have completed my Masters in Microbiology from Pune University and graduation from Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Centenary College in Rohda. And I have joined Dr. Ragini Ma'am as an institutional JRF. It is my great pleasure to join IASST. I will try to continue my research in this institute. Thank you.
I would like to announce the list of institutional JRF who have joined to ACSI PhD program in August 2025 session. Mr. Anshuman Kro, Life Science Division. Mr. Navajit Burman, Life Science Division. Ms. Shilpi Stuti Bora, Physical Science Division. Mr. Orup Ghosh, Physical Science Division. Ms. Varshita Kolita, Physical Science Division. Mr. Chandan Kumar Das, Physical Science Division. Mr. Ashim Jyoti Bharati, Physical Science Division. Ms. Priyanka Hazarika, Physical Science Division. And Mr. Mandira Thakur, Physical Science Division.
Thank you everyone for your cooperation. I request our Honorable Director, Professor Ashish Kumar Mukherjee sir, to kindly step forward and deliver the inaugural speech.
And warm welcome to the dignitaries here, our honorable guests present here. We are very fortunate. Professor Narendra Chaudhari, who is from the Vice Chancellor of the ASTU, and Professor Dhanapati Deka, who is the Vice Chancellor of the Watterdam University, and also his colleague from the same university. And really it is a great honor and pleasure for me to be here. My dear students, my faculty members, colleagues here, staff from the administration and others. Already I have given whatever I am to want to say, deliver lecture. This is a very big lecture, so I thought that I do not want to take much of your time. So the newly come students I have delivered. But it is very nice to see all of you here, and particularly I welcome to this intelligent bunch of students who have joined this ISST with a lot of hope, expectation in the mind to train in the science. And this is the most intellectual journey, I would say. So therefore I warm welcome you. But one thing I like to tell you, there are a couple of issues I like to discuss. That this journey is not just to get a degree, PhD degree. Many of things that I have joined is a PhD degree. Yes, of course. The outcome of your journey will be the PhD degree. But remember, what is a PhD? This is the process of training a future scientist. PhD is a training for the future scientist. So, our main aim is to train, and you should get a better training to become a very good scientist in the future. Now, you have to remember that you have to cross several barriers. During this process, you have to climb to a mountain. But summit should not be your goal, right? Your goal should not be a summit, but rather, during this process of climbing to the mountain, right, you will fail. You will see you will discover the beauty. You will also face several problems. That is also a part of the research. So these problems you should never consider as a failure, but you should consider as an experience. Any failure is actually not a failure. It is a learning exercise for you. So for example, many a times it happens, paper rejection, and some of the experimental fail. You have been trying, not getting the result. It's happened. This quite often. But you have to keep a very good patience. You have to consult, you have to read the papers so that you cannot deviate from the path. This is very unfortunate. I have seen that many of them that do not understand this struggle, this life, and in between they could not complete and they come down without complete the summit. That means they leave this PhD program. That should not happen. There are rare cases, I'm not saying, but there are a couple of cases happen everywhere. So therefore, these kind of things are inevitable. I will just give you an example of an English author, British author. She was miserably failed in her publications. Her book was rejected by the publishers. Rejected. How many times? More than 20 times. She was completely disappointed. But after 22nd times, her book was accepted by one of the publishers and then become a blockbuster. You know what is J.K. Rowling and who is that? Harry Potter. Read. It's a series of things have been made of the Harry Potter, but failed miserably. So this is the very important thing, is that how can you take these challenges? The most important thing in life is, I'm telling you, the achievement. People say there are two types of motivations. One is external motivation and one is internal motivation. External motivation are the factors like this like a burning fire fade after some time. Somebody is being given awarded or sometime get a paper published. These are the external motivation awards or the something. But you know, most important thing is the internal motivation. Internal motivation should come that my work is not only for earning a PhD degree, but my work should help the society. Through my work, you should thankful to this supreme power that you have given me the physical energy. And through this physical energy, I am capable of doing something so that I can contribute something for my society, whatever form it may be. That should be your one of the goals in the life. You should know by this time what is your goal in life and what you want to achieve. Without this thing in your mind, if you only think about the papers, publications, then what will happen now during the course of the time? I am talking from my experience. You will lose the interest, the enjoyment of doing a PhD degree. This is a kind of enjoyment, I'm telling you. If you enjoy it, this is nothing like that. Whatever your job, who is doing, they must enjoy it. Now when the people lose the enjoyment, when they see there is no growth, or they may not find it very much suitable for them. So how to do it? The major thing is that, I will tell you, I'm not going through all the whatever I have written because I have already delivered, is the controlling is the mind. The most important thing is the control of your mind through your intellect. Otherwise, mind will control you. So there is a very interesting thing. You have intellect, people. And through this intelligent thing, many things you can control, which the other animals, other than the human, they cannot control. It is the only human they can control. So for example, let us give an example. Today is some day, say Ekadasi. Some people think then I will go for fasting. Or if some Ganesh Chaturthi or some other, they think fasting. Can animal think they will I go for a fasting? No. It is only the human. How the human can think? It is through their intellect. This intellect can be controlled. So this intellect controls the minds. So that means if you cannot, mind goes here and there. It is like a child. I need this, I need that. But if you can control your mind by saying, through your intellect, see, look, whatever I am doing today, this is not only for my own welfare. Definitely I will get a PhD degree, but this is for the welfare of the society. This is the welfare of the country. And if you see the poor people who have been living, then this will be the, I can tell you, this controlling will help you to achieve your path. Otherwise, lots of frustration will come. And second thing is that many of you don't think about your past. What has happened. There is no cost of lamentation. That is the anutap. I could not do this thing. I should have been in this school, this college. I have been graduated or any other thing. Don't think too much about your future. Why you are thinking too much about the future? Whether I will get a job or not, what will happen? Future has not arrived. Live in present. If your present is good, how can your future will definitely be good? There is no reason. You cannot control your future. It is beyond your boundary. It is out of your control. So once you cannot control something, why to waste your time, energy and passion? So develop some kind of passion, and also I said that you focus the moment and embrace a growth mindset and challenge negativity. So these negative thoughts, many of the things you can control them. Negative thoughts can't mind in a very frequently. Most of the times, I have been reading many books on how to get this kind of Swami Gokulanandaji Maharaj, who have written very fantastic books or other. So negative thoughts very often come in the mind. So you should know how to control. This is not the stage, because I have a very limited time today. So I will not give a big delivery of lecture that how to control. But this is very essential, that how can you control this. So your anger, you should know how to control the emotion. These are the part of the life. If you cannot control, then it will be very difficult to sustain in this world and to get your target. And as I already mentioned, that your internal motivation is very, very important. Your internal motivation, you must know what exactly you are doing. And the research, the most important thing is the honesty. There have been several cases of the retraction of the papers. Nowadays they have been coming, because tools and technology have developed, it is very easy to detect. So they do under some pressure. Maybe some motivation, publications of paper, or something else. So those things should be avoided as much as possible. One sculpture, I can tell very briefly a story. One person he was visiting, and then he said our sculpture was making some kind of statue. It was a statue. So another exactly duplicate thing was there. He said, what happened? Why you are making an identical? The person said, there is some defect in this one, and I am making, so there is, well, where is the defect? I can't see. Well, no, there is a defect. Well, I can't see. So he saw there is a crack in the nose of that sculpture. Where we are going to place it, by the way? Well, 20 feet above. Well, 20 feet above we will place it. I cannot see. When you told me, only I could see it. Why you are making your time making another one? Because this is defect you are saying. Who will know? The two persons will know in this world. One me and one God. I understand. 20 feet above I will feed that. Nobody will see. But I shall always know that I have committed a sin, committed a mistake. And God will know that I have committed a mistake. So, this is a very important in the research. Internal motivation and honesty. Without honesty, and identify your purpose, as I said, why, what is the reason you have joined, and also you fostering a growth mindset. I have written everything, so just I am explaining. Don't think about as I said, the negativity, but think of fostering a growth mindset means, how can I grow? How can other, along with my colleagues, my friends, they can also grow. So this is a very important, that research, nothing is me. It is you. It is not my instrument. This is not my thing. This is not my table chair. You should understand. These all are coming from a public money. Every instrument is coming from a public money. And public should have a share, and you should be accountable for the society. We cannot deny this fact. We are accountable. We have been paid. To me is a salary, to you the fellowship. Everybody is getting. And the work is done by joining the hands of each and everyone. So don't neglect anyone, including who is cleaning your lab. Their role is also very important. Who are in the administration, their role is also important. Who are in the R&D office, their role is also important. Who is the finance, their role is also important. Because this is a kind of chain through which we can make and work. So this is where you can develop a holistic approach. And main one thing is that the time management is indispensable. So effectively manage your schedule. You should write down that what exactly you are going to do. I have seen in the many foreign countries I have visited. Recently, I have visited another country, it's also very developed, the South Africa. Their time is 7:45, sun rises at 6:30, they come at 7:45, they go by 3:45, and they enjoy it. But during this time, unnecessary, no talking, no tea, no, they have a definite time period that this time is the lunch, half an hour lunch means half an hour lunch. They utilize this time effectively and go. After 3:45, 4, nobody will be there. This is my time. So you should know how to effectively utilize your time. So time management is a very important thing, is one of the important things in the research. Those people, those can respect the time, can go the miles. But those people, the thing that no, अभी तो बहुत टाइम है, फर्स्ट ईयर में ज्वाइन किए हैं, अभी तो 5 साल रहना है. जैसे ही as soon as your दिमाग में आ गया कि 5 साल रहना है, your this negativity, retracting will start. You think I have to work from now. It is nothing wrong that you cannot submit the thesis in 3 and 4 years. It's possible, provided you start working from the very beginning at the same one. And collaboration and establishing a network is the sum of the keys of the success of the research. Why I am saying you have to collaborate. Remember, under the same umbrella, all the facilities may not be available. So you look for the facilities in the nearby institutions. Not only facility, look for the expertization of the people in the nearby institutions, where they are expert and they can help you. And also during the, you establish a very good networking. During the seminar, conferences you go, you establish a connection with them, do some hi hello, and then after that come back, don't forget them. You should have some time like New Year's, Happy New Year. I'm telling you the some great. Or some has come, some other occasion has come, greet them so that you are well connected. Mind it, this is a very important step in life. So networking and connectivity and talking. So otherwise, no, nowadays it is very difficult. You cannot sustain yourself. And most importantly, I will tell you the data management. Very importantly, how you are in managing your data. You should have a very well managed data in your laptop, computer, as well as a hard copy. So now, even we request for maybe Dr. Devasys, we are discussing deposition of the soft copy of the data, raw data, right? Many times it required. You may not be here and somebody has required the soft copy of the data. So soft copy of the data, it should be nicely kept. So anytime any problem arises or anytime you want to go back, you can tell. If you nicely arrange your data copy, I can tell you, even after 10 years after, you can go through your copy and you can tell what exactly you have done. This is a very important thing in the research. Minor things you should write down. Minor observations you should write down. Remember, the big discoveries has come from this minor observation. And only well-prepared mind can think of how the penicillin was discovered. Who has discovered penicillin? New guy students? Fleming. So he thrown this plate, right? And suddenly came to my mind why the bacteria did not grow. So bacteria did not grow and he discovered something might be there. So he has a curious mind. If your mind is not questioning, and after 1 year it is not coming any question in the PhD, is just following the footstep of some work senior student has done, so that is not a very big deal. You know, that is a minor increase in the research. So you have to be very curiosity mind. Mind should be very curiosity. And you should be knowledgeable also, you should think. Many people think I said that Newton was, apple fall on the head of Newton and then he immediately discovered. No, Newton was thinking, he was working on that field for a very long period of time. Suddenly it fall and gave them the idea. It is not like that he did not aware of the gravity and other things. So well prepared mind only can, ideas and other things can come. And another thing I am telling, ideas can come at any time. Ideas has no way to time. Sometime midnight also came and I read in my diary. I maintain a diary. Many of you, my colleagues, they know that my mind does not, I can remember. So one of my weakest point I have converted to my strong point. My supervisor said that you cannot remember, then you write down in a piece of paper. So I said piece of paper maybe forget. So everyday work I write down. Not after some days I have some work, I have write down in the copy. So as a result of that, I developed a habit of writing a diary and my work, prioritize my work. So if somebody asked me that 10 years ago, this exactly day, today is the 4th of August, what you did, I can open my diary and tell you 4th August 2015 what I did. I have that much. I have all the time because everything, even your lecture schedule, it is written in my diary. I have to this time lecture. So this keeps say organized. Before coming, I see my diary, and I know these are the work I have to do. So within a very short period of time. So my weak point, I said, my weak point is that I cannot remember many times the names, the works and others. And then I started writing a habit of diary writing and they become my habit. And my last point I like to take, because I think I have already taken a little bit more time than I am allotted, because I said respect the time. So we should have to be in time management. Prioritize your health. The most important thing I like to say that nowadays you people, all of, I would say that this generation, you are habituated to like, there is nothing wrong. I'm not saying of very junk food or many other food, very frequently you eat, but there should be very proper balance. Eating a good food is very good for your health. Only when can you do a good research when you are healthy. So we have also different yoga classes. I'm not sure how many you are practicing. You are practicing yoga. How many you do for morning walk? I do every day morning walk, but I could not see the faces. Every day I go because, no. So what happened now? This is make your practice. Without a good health, sound health, you cannot have a sound mind and you cannot do a good research. This is very essential. So with this conclusion, that I can say, again, most welcome to this journey, and I'm very happy. You see that your seniors have come, joined here to encourage you. So thanks goes to them also. They have shown their solidarity that we are also along with you because you need the help of the seniors as and when required. So they are very good here. This is a very good collaboration. There is very good atmosphere and we work together. So this is that we have lot of instrumentation facility. Only one thing is that you should not be confined here. You should explore the other possibilities of going elsewhere and think about the all in a very holistic approach. So thank you everyone. And I hope your research journey will be extremely, not I hope, I am very much sure that your research journey will be extremely successful and in your future you will be a very talented scientist and really we feel proud of you. When the students from the university or institutes, they earn something, they publish a papers, everywhere there is nowadays in the social media and other highlights. So they said somebody, our student from my university, they published a paper in the Nature and everybody said, I am very happy that she was our student. So you feel very happy, you know. In this world, we feel very happy. So, in conclusion, best of luck to all of you. New guys who have come, joined welcome. Also those who are pursuing their PhD. So, be patient. Also, go along. Don't worry about everything is fine, everything is going, something may happen because I can see your faces every day. Somebody this problem, that problem will come. Take a challenge and solve it. And it's an experience. We also experience every day, you know. Every day we experience, lot of things experience. So this makes us more robust, more understandable and more wise. Thank you very much. And thank you our guests for coming and giving us a hand.
I'd like to introduce our today's chief guest, Professor Narendra S, Chaudhari, sir, Vice Chancellor of Assam Science and Technology University, ASTU, Guwahati, since 2022, and Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, IIT Indore, from 2009. Professor Chaudhari, sir, has completed his PhD and MTech in Computer Science and BTech in Electrical Engineering from IIT Bombay. Before 2009, he was with Nanyang Technology University, NTU, Singapore. Before 2001, he was a professor with responsibility to train scientists for DRDO, Ministry of Defense, Government of India, from 1990. He was also the director of Visvesvaraya National Institute of Technology, VNIT, Nagpur, from 2013 to 2018, and also the Vice Chancellor of Uttarakhand Technical University, UTU, State Government University of Uttarakhand, India, Dehradun, from 2019 to 2021. Professor Chaudhari, sir, has also been to Free University, Berlin, as well as to Nagoya Institute of Technology, Nagoya, Japan, and Southern Cross University, Lismore, New South Wales, Australia, for his academic assignments. Sir, thank you for coming today. And I'd like to request Honorable Director Sir IASST to kindly felicitate our chief guest, Professor Narendra S. Chaudhari Sir, with a traditional Fulam Gamusa and a token of appreciation. Moving forward, I request our dignified chief guest, Professor Narendra Chaudhari Sir, to share a few words with us and enlighten this gathering with your presence.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is really a great honor for me to address the future scientists and the technologists who are now part of the roller coaster journey which has already been stated by the distinguished director, Professor Ashish Mukherjee. He has given, in fact, a great advice today which is very important for you for all your professional life. So I would not repeat any of these. I would simply say that this is something which I am already actually at the end of my professional career, but that doesn't mean that I cannot share with you lot of things. I would not spend lot of time. Professor Dhanpati Dekaji is also here, Vice Chancellor, where we already know each other for a long time. And distinguished faculty members, scientists of IASST, and of course most important is all of you who have joined today for the Freshers program, where in fact, as I mentioned, it is a journey which is very important for you, where most important aspect which Professor Ashish Mukherjee has already emphasized is learning from the failures. So you feel that sometimes you feel that you are a failure, but it is not a failure at all. It is one step you are already climbing. So it's a step-by-step climbing process which is very important in the research. I would simply say that since it's a institute supported by Department of Science and Technology, Government of India has taken great steps to promote science and technology. Rupees 1 lakh crores have already been allotted for research and innovation promotion. This research and innovation fund is a very important aspect. One of the products that we have already seen today, I think you already might be knowing, is a quantum computer of India. Prepared by whom? Not prepared by the government agency, but of course supported by the government, the company called QPi. So 25 qubit quantum computer is already existing today in, I suppose, Bangalore. So the next job is, in fact, what is this quantum computer? I think all of you already know about it, but let me repeat it, that it is not just a quantum physics. It is also cryogenics. It is lot of technology, and that has made this quantum computer today possible, because we did not have quantum computer say 5 years back. So this has put India at one of the places where multidisciplinarity and collaboration, which has already been emphasized by Professor Mukherjee, of different disciplines leads to a development of a technology which I think all of you already know the need for the quantum computers. The need for the quantum computers is to solve the problems which are not amenable to solve in the present day computers. So the difficult problems can be solved by quantum computers. And that we have already made one step here. I would say that a lot of things, since this institute has started with the inauguration by a Nobel laureate, I would say that a lot of, in fact, things can be learned from the ideas which are out-of-box ideas. And such kind of, one of the out-of-box ideas was the idea that universe is not locally real. That means what has been physically, in fact, with the experiment has been proved by Zeilinger and others. Of course, it's not just the physics experiments. 7 different varieties of the double slit experiments which have been done to improve upon what kind of things actually the way the quantum physics works. It says that essentially it leads to, in some sense, a connection of our Vedanta philosophy, that everything comes with the universe exists because of our mind. And that is what the physics particles, the physical particles, the quantum particles, okay, the existence of those quantum particles, okay, essentially the whole journey started with, of course, Einstein, but Einstein did believe that essentially the most important aspect as far as Einstein's philosophy is concerned, Einstein in fact started with the relativity theory. And with the relativity theory, okay, he said that essentially whatever Newton's laws have been defined. Newton's laws to some extent are not correct. But he did believe that object in the whole world, exists independently, and that is a reality of the object. What 2022 Nobel Prize says is, okay, this is not correct. Okay, essentially, when you observe the object changes its behavior. And when you observe the physics particles, okay, they change their behavior. So the physics particles come into an existence because of your mind. I think I will not say much about it because you already know lot of experiments are required, lot of mathematics is also required. In fact, lot of mathematics got developed in the process when such kind of distinguishing features needed to be identified. So Bell inequality, which is a famous, you can do the Google search and see how that mathematics got developed to support this kind of work which led to the Nobel Prize. In 2024, I would say that since I am a computer science person, I would say that 2024 Physics Nobel Prize is shared amongst one of the physicists whose work actually led to